Hey friends, and welcome to a day in our life as our little family of 3. Currently we are on the mend from having sicknesses from what feels like back to back, and so I just wanted to film a day as we are getting back into our normal and regular routine. Being sick with a baby is so hard, especially when you and the baby are both sick, because you are constantly pouring out to your baby and loving on your baby, but at the same time you also need rest and you need the ability to recharge. And so I found that during this time I was doing a lot of prayer for strength and rest. So it is now the afternoon. I came home around 12:30 and I just put Gentry David down for his nap. I'm really hoping it's a long one. I'm hoping he naps until his next feed, which is around 2:30, but we'll see. I'm making a sandwich right now, which is chicken, pesto, cheese on sourdough, and it's so good. I put it in, I broil it until the cheese is bubbly and brown, and it's amazing, and it's really quick and really easy. And I'm also sipping on a Coke. If you can't tell, I'm really nasally because I've been sick for a few days now, but prior to that, Gentry David has been dealing with RSV for, I want to say this is almost the second week or going into his second week. He's doing a lot better than that first week. It was really hard. We were waking up probably 10 times a night, it felt like, but we are coming off of that sickness, which I'm so glad about. And he hasn't been in daycare, and that's been really hard because when it comes to working, I'm not able to get anything done because he's attached to me, so that was really hard. But I am going to eat some lunch, relax a little bit. I need to show you guys something. So this YouTuber right here, I found her, Mia Alexandria. So I found her videos the other day, just watching a bunch of homemaker videos because I love that kind of stuff. And I found her videos. I think she has 3,000 subscribers or something. So she's a smaller content creator, but I'm loving her videos. She lives in the UK. She's a Christian, all this stuff. She's pretty young. She has 3 kids, and I've been loving her videos and watching every single one of them. Which, if you like homemaker videos and motherhood videos, go and watch Mia Alexandria because she's beautiful. Her whole channel is amazing, and I only found it yesterday, so really good. If you're anything like me, then you've been absolutely loving seeing homemaker, stay-at-home mom content, whether on YouTube or TikTok or Instagram, and I've seen a lot of value in it. I used to be someone who honestly did not like the whole stay-at-home mom stuff until maybe the last 2 years. God had really changed my perspective and my heart behind it, and this idea of being a homemaker is so much more than just your husband going and working and you staying at home. You're taking care of your home, but you're doing more than that. You are stewarding your home. You are multiplying your home. You are sustaining your home. You are sustaining your family and taking care of your family. So it's much less about, oh, I'm staying home and doing whatever the heck I want. And it's more about how can I shepherd my home and take care of others well. And I've absolutely been loving that and eating that up all over social media. And as someone who is an aspiring stay-at-home mom, someone whose goal eventually is to be a stay-at-home mom, I see immense value in it, and I see so much joy and purpose in it, and I can't wait for that day when God calls us to make that commitment. He hasn't called us there yet, but we are slowly getting there. I do want to add that being a stay-at-home mom or a homemaker isn't always the aesthetic. We see, this idea of being a homemaker as a woman who is frolicking the fields in a dress and an apron, constantly baking things and doing all these things. But the reality is that it's not always like that, I consider myself a homemaker, and I don't frolic around in dresses. I live in a 900 square foot apartment. I don't have a garden or a farm or anything like that. Yes, I do bake a lot of breads and make a lot of things homemade, but I don't always have that aesthetic that is often applied to a homemaker, and I think that is perfectly okay. You don't need to be frolicking around in dresses in a field, picking berries and going to your chicken coop. While that sounds so lovely, that's not always the reality, and I think that is perfectly okay, and it doesn't need to be. In Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 through 30, Jesus tells the parable of the talents, and he gives his 3 servants each a certain amount of money, and he gives it to them because he entrusts them with it and trusts that they will do something with it. And with each person, he gives a different amount. With the last person, he doesn't do anything with the money. He just lets it sit there and he buries it. But the other 2 servants chose to use their money to shepherd their money well. And I believe that this is a good example of homemaking. We are given our home, we are given our children, whether we're in a home, an apartment, wherever we're at, he has given us and entrusts us with these things. And part of our job as a homemaker is to take these things, to shepherd them well, and to also multiply them. Okay, so I don't know what is going on, but earlier, he napped for 30 minutes, woke up, so I rocked him back to sleep. He slept for an hour, and then he woke up around 3 and stayed up from like 3 to 4:45, went back to sleep, and now he's been sleeping for almost 2 hours, which I'm gonna have to wake him up soon because he's like, it's currently 6:50, so I'm like, if he sleeps any longer, then it's just gonna interrupt nighttime sleep and when he goes to bed and feeds and all that stuff. So I'm gonna feed him, I'm gonna wake him up, feed him. Oh, he just woke up. Go in, feed him, hang out with him, and then put him to bed around like 8:30, 9 o'clock. So he woke up and I just fed him. It's insane how much I was able to get done when he was sleeping. I took a bath, I ate food and was just able to relax, and then I was able to do some of the dishes, which was really awesome. So now we're just chilling right now and hanging out and waiting until Dad comes home. Thank you guys so much for watching our day in the life. It is the next day, but I will see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you enjoyed these videos, and I will see you later.